Good morning, this is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know on news and weather as you begin your Sunday. We also have some boredom busters for you. The City of Tea hosted its first ever Parade of Lights last night. It was an opportunity for the growing community to attract more visitors.
We thought the community is getting big enough and it would be a great asset to the community and kind of piggyback off the back of the Sioux Falls Parade of Lights.
After the parade, the city lit up the Christmas tree on Main Street. And that familiar festive tradition is back, illuminating the Sioux Falls skyline. The tower outside our downtown KELOLAND Media Group studio is ready for the holidays. Our holodeck tower is once again lit. It's always nice to see this mainstay shining again. The holodeck is shining and it is chilly out there, Adam. Let's get a check now on what the first few days of meteorological winter look like.
Oh, we're going to be picking up in general where November left off, right down to the cold and the occasional round of snow that we're keeping an eye on. We started this segment with a view from our camera at Fort Thompson, where we have cloud cover and some snow showers moving through. Notice the roads covered there in snow. You will want to be mindful as you go about your day, as roads will be a little on the slick side. Meanwhile, as we head downtown, it is an entirely different story. We have clearer skies for the time being, 13 with a north wind at 9 miles per hour, but we are going to be keeping an eye on the potential for snow later on in the day. So we are also off to a very cold start in northeastern KELOLAND. Look at that divide once you get to Highway 14 points north. It's 1 in Brookings, Aberdeen, and Ortonville, 0 in Watertown, 2 for Sisseton and Marshall, 5 even over toward Worthington, compared to 11 in Huron, 20 Phillip and Rapid City, 37 in Spearfish, and even 19 for Pierre and Winter. Then you have the wind, which isn't bad, 5 to 10 miles per hour, but it doesn't take much to put sub-zero wind chills in place in northeastern KELOLAND. It feels like it's -6 this morning in Aberdeen and Brookings, a wind chill of -12 for Watertown, Sisseton, and Marshall. Sioux Falls, 1 above 0, a 0-degree wind chill in Spencer, 3 for Huron and Mobridge. Yeah, you get the picture. It's a cold start to the day, but we do have milder temperatures on the way sooner rather than later. We do have to get through today, which does include a chance for snow for some. Details on that coming up in your full extended forecast.
Thank you, Adam. In Boredom Busters, the Santa train is making stops in southwest Minnesota. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be riding in a decorated Ellis and Eastern Railroad train. Their schedule includes Rushmore, Minnesota at 11:30 this morning, Adrian at 1:15 p.m., Magnolia at 3 p.m., and Laverne at 4:30. The Laverne stop includes free coffee and cookies plus fireworks at 7 p.m. Christmas at the Capitol features nearly 100 decorated trees inside central South Dakota's Capitol building in Pierre. It's open to the public every day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. through December 26th, including Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Admission is free. American Legion Post 15 in Sioux Falls is hosting an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. Serving time is 8:30 a.m. to noon at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. The cost is $8, $2 for children. Donations are also welcome. The movies playing at the Historic State Theater in Sioux Falls downtown include Elf and the Grinch, both rated PG, and Bird, rated R. Nearby, the Wells Fargo Cinedome and Sweetman Planetarium at the Washington Pavilion features Experience the Aura, the Grinch, and Polar Express. New in movie theaters this weekend, we have Moana 2, rated PG. And, of course, if you want to stay at home, you can enjoy a doubleheader of pro football action here on KELOLAND TV. CBS Sports coverage begins at 11 a.m. Central Time. With the NFL today, then the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Cincinnati Bengals at noon. That's going to be followed by the Philadelphia Eagles, the Baltimore Ravens at 3:25 p.m. Find out about other events taking place today and the rest of this week by going to our events calendar at KELOLAND.com. And today the Vikings are playing at noon Central Time. They're going to host the 6-5 Arizona Cardinals. The Vikings are at 9-2 right now, chasing the Detroit Lions in the NFC North, who are 11-1. And Broncos fans, your team will be playing tomorrow, Monday night, 7:15 Central Time at home against the Cleveland Browns. The Broncos are 7-5, while the Browns are 3-8. Around the league, only the Chiefs have clinched a spot in the playoffs. Adam?
Oh, we'll try and keep ourselves preoccupied this afternoon when the Eagles start to play. Just saying that. We actually do have something to watch this afternoon. It'll require our attention, and that's snow. a little bit of snow at least. We're already seeing that this morning. Moving through portions of central and southeastern KELOLAND, a little bit west of Mitchell toward Charles, Meigs County, Pierre, Miller, up into Mobridge. We saw on the Fort Thompson camera a little bit of snow out that way, even up into Mobridge and Eureka. Enough to coat the ground and coat any of the roads out there. So again, please be careful as you go about the start of your Sunday morning routine. We're not quite done with the potential for snow yet. You can see that on Futurecast as we do have snow showers on the way near and east of the James River Valley through the second half of the day and the first part of your night as well. This gets out of here by the midnight hour, and then Monday starts the week off on a quiet note, a cloudy note and a cold note, but quiet all the same. You will, however, want to keep in mind road conditions as we go about the start of your day on Monday, especially if you are East River. We're not looking at too much snow, inch or two type stuff out of this. The two-part more likely up toward Mobridge, north and east of Pierre, and then toward Highway 14 as well. Inch or so for Mitchell, Sioux Falls, Worthington up to Aberdeen as well. Localized higher amounts, not out of the question. Cannot stress that enough, but this is just in general. We're looking at 1 upward of 2 inches into early Monday morning. But from there, we actually have a nice little run for the middle of the week. Tuesday and Wednesday, we warm up, only to cool back down for Thursday. We get a little backdoor frontal boundary to move on through. We take that step backward Thursday, to a lesser extent Friday, but then the weekend comes around. We're back in the 30s, even some 40s, not out of the question in a couple of areas. Now, keep in mind, average by the middle of December is going to be in the mid-30s, so take that with a small grain of salt. Still, though, it's nice considering we get a break from this. Teens and low 20s to the east and north, 30s and 40s, though, in western and southwestern portions of South Dakota, with those snow showers moving into the first part of your night, tapering off toward the midnight hour. Overnight lows in the single digits to near 10 degrees, at least above zero, as we go through the overnight time frame. The rest of your 7-day forecast outside of today and tonight in Sioux Falls, not bad. Cold on Monday, though, with a high of 20. 30s come back Tuesday and Wednesday, and then by the weekend as well. But watch out for that Thursday outlook. We do dip back to 20 by that point. In Aberdeen, snow showers likely for the second half of your day and into the first part of your night. Then pretty quiet Monday into the weekend, maybe a few flurries on Friday. Teens today and tomorrow, 30s Tuesday and Wednesday, and then even 30s come back Friday into Saturday. In Pierre, 29 today with a couple of snow showers. Mid-40s, though, come back as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday after a cold start to the work and school week. Mid-40s also come back for Friday into the weekend. In Rapid City, you guys win out overall. Your chilliest day is Monday, and even then it's 31. After that, we have 60 on Tuesday, 50 on Wednesday, 50s come back by the weekend as well. So western South Dakota overall, you guys escape winter's chill, at least for the time being. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.